second show. Let me be the one to tell y'all, yo, it's like 1,000,001 things a day that pops up that I want to talk about on this channel. But I try to go with things that I see currently going, right? And one of the things that I see currently and constantly going on right now, especially on like Facebook, the news, of course. I don't watch TV. I stay away from it. But I do use the internet, of course. But whatever. But the thing is, I keep seeing a bunch of missing children. Let me say this to y'all real quick. Remember the 3 things I told y'all? You know, that laugh, love, and live? Okay. Well, I did. I don't know if y'all saw my finger back there. I might have slipped and put 4. Told you I got Riri fingers, right? So, like I said, it's live, love, and laugh, or whatever order you prefer. The thing is this. Let's go with live, right? In order to live, you have to know where you came from, and you have to know where you're going. Let me put this out there real quick. Let me close that. I want to be honest with y'all, right? The greatest weapon that I've ever seen in this life has shit to do with a nuclear bomb. The greatest weapon I've ever seen in this life is family. And you know, I can't laugh, I can't live, nothing, if I don't have a family. But in today's society, I don't see a lot of family no more. Now, I didn't come here to ridicule you or make you feel bad or any worse than what you already feel. I came here to really break down the fact that as a family as a whole, everyone that's in it should potentially be protected. There's no greater love, no greater weapon than love. Period. I don't care what anybody.
And then he go again with this old hippie stuff. He talking about this old love stuff, supposed to protect him. I love to bust your ass.
Pause. Anywho, my dude, listen. Ask yourself, what does hate, disappointment, by yourself, alone, effed up, miserable, ugly, whatever, all of those words just describe everything opposite of love and family. So to me, my thing is, with all these kids missing, let's try to get to why.
My child don't be listening. I told his ass or her ass, you ain't grown, but they told me they were grown and everything, so I broke their neck and I put them on my house.
Yo, listen, I got kids myself, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell my kids literally everything.
See, it's good. You don't supposed to be treating your kids like they grown.
They not grown. Not yet anyway, but they will be one day. And because of that, I try to teach them everything. If I give you the playbook of life now, then you should be able to, you know, deal with some of life obstacles a little easier. You feel me? If I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I told you I'm new at this. But what I'm saying is that if you give your children the playbook of life, they already prepared for some of the things that have come. But it's not an easy thing sometimes. Always remember, life is not hard. Pause. Life is not hard, but it is difficult because of the decisions that we make in our life. You know? Life is not about where you're at, it's about where you're going. But in order to get to these great places that you may have in your head or feeling in your heart, if you have kids, if you have a family, yo, take that with you. Because nothing in this world can ever take that. Now, you could be one of those people, man, you know, I'm lonely, I ain't got no family. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. And one day I hope you do get a family. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you have kids, take those times out. Talk to your children. Tell them the truth. Love them up, yo. For real. Because, man, it's nothing worse than you getting a call and somebody telling you something happened to your child. And, you don't want that on your conscience, man, for real. Some people, like, like one of my daughters told me, one of their friends, little buddies, like 14 years old, came up missing. Now, see, I was used to just jumping on the internet, and I'm like, yeah, let me see what's going on. Seeing somebody else's child missing. But this one was a little close to home because this little girl knows my daughter. And I was like, oh, shit. For real? Shorty home now. I don't know what was the case. Sometimes a runaway is not always a runaway. Sometimes this little girl want to go, hello. But, and then you got some children. I don't know if y'all know my cameraman in the back. It's one of my daughters. That's what's crazy. I love my babies. But, she might be giving me hand signals. She's like she's trying to guide an airplane and I don't know what she's doing. I know sign language too. I've been working on it. I'm really good with sign language. I got as far as West Side, peace out, fuck you, go that way, nigga. You know what I'm about to do. Sorry. All right, let's move on. But
wow.
But the thing is, that one did scare the shit out of me. And I was like, yo, what is going on? So I go check Facebook again, and I see a bunch of shit. Abducted, missing. I'm like, God damn. Then I hear some of them are challenges with, y'all kids bugging out of y'all head? Y'all made a challenge of hiding? As a chubby, cake-eating kid, let me be the one to tell
you. You get hungry within like 2 hours, you'll be back.
But with today's increased perverts, a lot of them will feed you before you get your ass back to the bricks. You feel me? So what I'm saying is like, kids, stop. It is not funny. Don't do that. Don't. Like, you don't want some plucked chicken looking dude huffing and puffing over you. You don't want that. So why put yourself in that position? Can you imagine it? You don't want that breathing over you. You don't want that, so don't put yourself in danger. Parents, listen, I know your kids are hard-headed. Where in the hell you think they got it from? You too. You see what I mean? This is when I can't stand that about certain parents. I don't like to judge, but actions I will confront. My thing is like, I be seeing people be like,
you better get out my face, you know what I'm saying? Looking like your father.
Typically, that's what happened if you had sex with that child's father. They're going to look like the parents, But stuff like that. Like, don't do that to your child, man. Don't shun them. Listen. I don't want to be like, for example, right? We all seen it on movies. The parent or the father, typically the black father, he's never in their child's life. The child wind up developing a shot or throw, or he doing something where he making a lot of money or she making a lot of money, and then later on in the movie, what happened? He come.
They talking about I made nigga the new
kidney. What nigga find it? You ain't finna get it from me. You wasn't there, so why would I give you a kidney? Or give you money for one? You gotta get some kidney beans. I ain't getting your shit. But what I'm saying is, like, if you don't want that, or just not even about the money, I ain't mean to use that as the first reference, but you know what I mean. But you want your children in your life, man, because your ass gonna get old. And from what I've noticed, the older you get, you like to go to the movies a lot. Ain't nothing like going to the movies and you're about to get your old ass whipped by a gang of young dudes, where if you would have just loved your child, young ass would have been there to protect you. Oh, Lord, here come the baby about to whoop my ass.
Nah, I got you right here. Don't even trip. I'm out to bust all this up.
Pause. But, just listen, man. I know I'm trying to be funny, yet trying to be real. It's just, I don't want to twist your feelings up or anything. Love your children. Love them. Love them by all means. Yes, they are interested in the same things that you are interested in or was interested in.
Nah, my baby coming here all pregnant. I never did that.
Well, you're reluctant enough to not come in the house pregnant. But that doesn't mean that she or he who your child told you that they have a child on the way, that they're a piece of shit and get out of my house, you not grown. Yo, be honest. Parents, look at your child in the face right now. Only if you can do this, only the ones who have done this should be able to do this. Parents who are perfect, who have never did anything wrong, look at your child right now and tell them, I ain't never do nothing wrong. Bet your ass can't. Right. So if you ever did anything wrong, crossed the street before your ass was supposed to cross, smoked a cigarette, rolled up some dope, snuck off to go get you some action, any of that. Yo, all of that, wrong. Your child, mouthing off in school, being bad, not showing up, all wrong. So if your wrong is spelled, I make sure I do this right because I know y'all internet people be on people ass. If your wrong is spelled W-R-O-N-G and their wrong is spelled W-R-O-N-G, what's the difference of your wrong and their wrong? See, wrong is wrong. So in order to erase the wrong, we have to teach what's right. Don't shun your child. Don't throw him outside. Don't just say I don't give a shit, because just like in a relationship, and ladies, you can back me on this, because ladies forever telling dudes this one right here.
What a man won't do, another man will.
Well, what your parents won't do, a pervert ass person will. See what I mean? So don't throw your children out, yo. Talk to them. They bad for a reason, because they're young. See, think about that. See, young mistakes is, Mom, I gotta talk to you.
What you do?
Pregnant. See, that's a young mistake. Now let's look at the old mistake. Yeah, this club is tight, you know what I'm saying? It's for all people that's 21 years old. Yeah. Well, who's just coming on the dance floor? What's up, ladies? My name Cat Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Candy Daddy. I'm 45 years old, but listen, age ain't nothing. See, that's an old wrong. Stop. You ain't gonna correct him? You ain't gonna correct him right there? He dancing on the dance floor with your daughter. He's 45 years old.
But my daughter, she 21 years old. She grown.
Yeah, she is grown. Your daughter still don't deserve wrinkly people huffing and puffing over her, all right? She don't deserve that. She 21. She should be having sex with people where her skin and his skin look like it was both ironed out, not somebody's skin who needs to be ironed out. You should not be having sex who got turkey gobbler right there. You should not be having sex with people who tell
You give me 1 second to pop this Bout. I'm about to be harder than Crips and Blood.
Wow.
Nah, yo, stop. If you young, grow up with young folk. If they older than you, respect your older folks, your elders and things like that. Grow together as a community, and can't nobody affect you, can't nobody harm you if we grow together. If we don't grow together, if we don't grow in love, if we do not grow in understanding, if we're not living, if we're not laughing with each other, man, listen, this conversation I'm trying to give y'all, it kind of hurts. I'm trying to make some laughter out of it, but it does hurt, because I know it's parents out here who have had stories or gotten stories back from a cop or somebody call their phone, and I'm sorry. Yo, there's nothing somebody can tell me. Nothing. Yo, nothing. I don't even say that sentence about my own children. But see, that's another thing. Y'all don't, but fellas, let me put that on you right there. Pause. But, fellas, man, guys, sometimes we have tendencies to creep to the websites, you know, when you do wrong websites. And you go to that website, and you thinking it's just, you know, I'm about to go ahead and tee one off. Wow. But, yo, do your background on some of them chicks that's on these porno sites. A lot of them didn't just come through the door like,
I was surprised I want to be in porn. I want to just be completely crushed on this couch.
no. A lot of them came through the door as babies. You know, runaways and truck stop babies. Come on, yo, no, that's not cool. Come on. That's why I try not to watch it. You lost. I can't beat off to somebody that's lost. I mean, It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's the truth, yo. I can't beat to that. You lost. Like if you just found it, maybe. But no, stop. For real. It's little girls, little boys, man. It just gets more terrible from that point, you know? Sometimes it's not just landing in porn. Sometimes it's landing on the corner. And let me be the one to tell y'all, for those who watch the movie, not all prostitutes got it like Julia Roberts, alright? But I want y'all to know right now, love yourself, love your family, love your children. Take the time out, rebuild your family. Matter of fact, starting after you watch this video, call yourself a Fortniter. We rebuilding families, goddammit. That's what we doing. I'm Big Walt. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope I really did good on the second one. If I didn't, I'll try on the third one.